It's about something that in my world is called doing a geographical. That for normal people, that's what we call relocating or travelling or just going on holiday. But when you live like I lived, it's something a bit different. It's really when you make such a terrible mess, a kind of unbelievable mess of everything that you just look at it and you just think, I've got to go somewhere else. And I'll go somewhere else and it will be different. I won't make the same mess again. So, and what, that's basically, I grew up in a big house that sadly didn't belong to my family. And it was a great big sort of a bit Adams family. And what I used to do really was, once I hit about 14, I used to just occupy a room and sort of trash it till I couldn't even walk across it, and then just sort of seal it and move on, because my parents had given up. They never ventured into the kind of upper reaches of this house. So that's what I would do. I'd go to the next room and I'd trash that. Go to the next one. And eventually, of course, it did come round. I'd have to go into the first. Oh Jesus Christ! Go into the first one, come tidy it up a bit. Swear, resolve that I wouldn't make that mess again, and start again, go around like that. And that is kind of quite how I've lived my life, really. That's been pretty much the pattern of my life. There's one other thing. I'm not going to talk this much before every poem, but I'm just getting my voice in here. There's something else. I saw the film Ice Age quite recently, and it struck me today that there's a bit in Ice Age where this little possum gets catapulted with such force that all his little fleas are left hanging in the air in a kind of possum shape, in his shape. And the geographical that this poem is about, I think that was the idea. It was actually my partner's idea, and I think the idea was that if I got myself catapulted across the Atlantic in an aeroplane, all my fleas would could be left hanging somewhere over the Irish Sea. But that's not how it happened, because they were there waiting for me at the other end. We were reunited at immigration, and and off we all went together again. So it didn't work. In fact, there was this song, "He Met Me in St. Louis." And so this is about feeling very sorry for myself on a geographical, and it's called Broken Hearted. A bad storm was coming, closing fast from the Gulf of Mexico. Under a ceiling fan, flat on my back, I wept, appassionato, a huge in-breath to launch each rack of sobs. Tears ran straight down into my ears, tickling. So I turned aside my head, and that sent my gaze through the open door, where the light had turned from doubt to deep sulk. A rat ran along a telephone wire down Pershing Street, so surprising I stopped crying, like a baby distracted. The sky photographed itself, and I counted 1, 2, 3 before the thunder fell, towering shelves toppling in God's library. Looking up again, I watched the fan turning, business as usual, relocated my misery, and resumed crying as mad rain turned the roof and all the darkened streets bulletproof.